The Forgotten Ghost Soldiers. Sweden's deepest World War II mystery. The perfect lie. For decades, we were told Sweden was a neutral oasis. While the world burned, our borders were silent. But the records tell a different story. This is the number of Swedish soldiers who died during the preparedness years. But the real mystery lies not with the dead, but with those who simply vanished into thin air. In 1945, military bureaucrats discovered the inexplicable. Nearly 300 young men were missing from the registers. No desertion, no leave, no psych history. They had simply ceased to exist. Most vanished after being sent on ordinary patrols into the trackless forests along the Norwegian and Finnish borders. Healthy, trained men in uniform. Their names remain as hollow entries in dusty archives. Documents that were meant to account for every life instead revealed a staggering void in Swedish military history. Swallowed by the wild. Imagine a biting winter night in Lapland. A group of 4 soldiers heads out. The morning light arrives, but the patrol does not. No trace left. Military search parties were sent with dogs and trackers. They found nothing. No footprints in the snow, no dropped rifles, no sign of struggle. The forest closed around them like a grave. How can 300 men disappear without a single clue? Hundreds of trained men walked straight into the Swedish wilderness, and the shadows never let them go. The unsolved mystery of the border patrols. The simplest theory, they froze or were swallowed by bogs. But 300 men, in familiar territory, it doesn't hold up. Did they cross the border to help the Norwegian resistance? Did they clash with Nazi SS units in illegal skirmishes? If they died in combat, neutrality was broken. To save millions, the state may have chosen to bury the truth. The secret skirmishes. Crossing the line. On the other side of the border stood the Nazi occupation army. A single shot could have dragged Sweden into the global fire. If patrols died in secret battles, they were likely buried in anonymous graves to preserve the illusion of peace. The price of silence. Abandoned by history. Today, 80 years later, the 300 are still gone. No relatives received answers. The forests have overgrown the spots where they took their final steps. They died in the shadow of a lie, ghosts in a system that demanded total silence. The eternal ghosts. They did not die on a battlefield with flags flying. They vanished in the silence of the woods.